Good morning, friends. We hear these conversations and they're difficult sometimes for us not to chime in, and we're trying to figure out a way. And if once you hear our conversation, you have some thoughts, we would love to hear it. So here's the thing. We hear so many people who are trying to make good decisions and follow the latest science and whatever, or the latest plan. The diet plans, they can work. They absolutely can. What we'd like to encourage you though is look at it from a health standpoint. So many of these ways to lose weight, yeah, you can lose weight. First of all, are they sustainable? Secondly, are you harming another part of your health by following this diet plan? For example, everybody I'm sure that's on our page here remembers Atkins diet, the Atkins diet. And was eating all this meat and doing all this stuff, and it was just heavy. There were no vegetables, no fruits, like it was just all meat and protein. We're here to tell you, you need meat and protein for sure. Lean protein is your best bet. And the problem was that the diet, by eating all that meat, was actually causing heart disease. He died of a heart attack. So I've heard other people say that too, and Deb has too. And it's really, really hard for us, like, to figure out a way to say to you to just be careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, really, any eating plan, probably you would lose some weight. But I know too many people who have gained it all back too, because like you said, it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
But it's not even, I mean, that's bad, but I don't know, it kills me when it's not even a healthy plan.
Right.
That, yeah, okay, cut out all your carbs, but then people cut out fruits and vegetables, and those are
They're carbs.
Completely different kinds of carbs than a bread carb that turns into sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just hard. I had a friend who said, well, I can eat a stick of butter if I want. But she gained all her weight back for one thing, but it's just not even healthy. And I was just reading something about that, where just because you're thin does not mean you don't have that visceral fat, that you don't have blockage going on, that you don't have. It can be very deceiving sometimes. To look at somebody really thin and think, well, they're in good health, and we don't know what's happening internally. And you can have someone who's maybe 20 pounds overweight who's actually healthier than that other individual. So if you're really overweight, then it's a good thing to shed some of that. But we can't just look at someone and determine what's going on internally with them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sure you might lose weight, but maybe you're blocking your arteries. And like you said, well, Dr. Atkins. And so it's hard. And if you all have ways that you enter those conversations, I would love to hear them, because if I know the person well, I'm not afraid to speak up and say, hey, maybe check with your doctor about that, or get some blood work done to make sure that internally you're still healthy, because that's really where it counts.
Yeah.
But if I don't know the person well, I don't always know what to say in those situations.
Yeah. And again, when we hear somebody who's heading down that path, and they are changing, they're no longer eating the donuts, but now they're eating, I don't know, a bunch of meat. Yeah, that's great that they've switched off the sugar of the donuts, but just trying to look at your health as a whole. That's what we talk about Sprightly all the time. Mm-hmm. Your health as a whole. And there are many more studies out there, and people who are living longer by eating real foods. Mm-hmm. So fruits and vegetables. And again, we're not here to say don't eat something, but or only eat this, for sure. But if you can look at what's been going on for generations and the way that our ancestors ate, they didn't have all the sugar. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. And,
Mhm.
we just didn't have all the sugar. So we know that that's bad. The way they cook their meats, I mean, they didn't eat hamburger patties that were, 2 inches thick. And, it's just different. It's just really a different, and actually our meats were very different at that point too, because the animals were out on the farms and, it's just the whole thing's different. So anyway, just be aware. And, if it sounds like it's a little off to say that I can eat a stick of butter, but I can't eat carrots. Yeah, you have good intuition too, I'm sure.
Mhm.
And listen to the things that you've been told over the years and not just whatever the latest diet plan is. So anyway, if you have
Yeah.
ideas on how to enter those conversations, if you are struggling with, finding a good way to eat for, that you like, that you can sustain, reach out, chat. We certainly don't have all the answers, but we are here to help you through what we do know and share our journey, and certainly walk with you and help encourage you to live a healthier life.
Mhm. Definitely. We went all around for a long time living that sprightly life.
Yes.
Mhm.
All
All
right.
right.
Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.